Hello. This is just now learning this. This is second split. I know this because I know I've been asking for some help from some people, and old Kyle Clenworth is rated #1, which I think means that he was the first person chosen for the split. Which means, since he was like 60 something, this has to be second split. I'm one of the worst rated drivers in this field with iRating. Yeah, we got, I mean, these are names I know. I've done a couple, I did a bit of fair amount of Indy Fixed and Indy Open, and you know, I did the 500 last year and was kind of looking at qualifying and stuff, but yeah, this is a fucking stacked field. So we are gonna try our best to survive. That is now the new goal. This is, yeah, these guys are gonna be good. We're messing with the front roll bars. Yeah, these guys are gonna absolutely catch me with my pants caught down, so. I've had very minimal time to practice. I've had nothing really to... Yeah, I've had just... I think our goal here should just be survive, because this is, it's kind of nutso at the moment. If we finish in the top, like, 15, we're gonna gain, like, probably, like, 200 iRating. Back to default. Okay. Oh, oh, no. Just gonna change the goal title of the stream. Okay. Anybody wants to fact check split, feel free. Yeah, we're gonna get... I want to sound like I'm starting off on the wrong foot here, but we are absolutely gonna get exposed today with how not great I am at the Indy cars. The setup this year too is really interesting because it's years past the setup has been extremely like a lot of downforce in the car. This year it's car doesn't, there's way less downforce, and it seems harder to get kind of those 2-3 wide moments, like going through corners. But you know, that could just be skill issue. I'm sure these guys here are gonna kill it. Morning now. Bad habit. I'm gonna make one final change. I don't really know where I want to put the roll bars at. So I'm just kind of getting out. I kind of have a specific feel I want. Exposed for being a stud. Dude, yeah, this is gonna be
Pit box in 3, 2.
I would be happy if like we finish like I'm gonna be happy if we finish. I'm gonna just say that. Not that I think it's gonna be like a wreck fest. Just I don't have the confidence that half these guys have, because we've got multiple guys that are up in the 6Ks and guys who I have looked at while doing Indy Fix, where I'm just kind of like, oh, how are you doing that? Like the Horacio Brazil, I think his name is Marco. That guy's, I think I battled that guy at Pocono. Kind of like my first like kind of foray into the IndyCar stuff. And yeah, he was just, every single move that he made was perfect, and I had no idea what I was doing. If it wasn't for how much draft you get at that track, I wouldn't have had a shot at, you know, battling him, but that came down to like a photo finish. There are a couple guys in here who are around my iRating, which is, or below or at my iRating, so that's fine. I want to see if I can get in that pack. You just stop going into 6th gear and clean air. That's a really bad habit.
Pit box in 3. Right here.
I remember to pre-open my drinks. We got 5 minutes until grid. Yeah, we're not doing a good time trying to time out when we're coming out in this pack. No. I have to do that middle of the back.
Slow car down low, go high. New fast flat for you.
Bottom of the charts. It's funny, we haven't even completed a lap yet. We've just been dicking around. Too far back to get the suck.
Outside. Clear. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Outside. Outside, clear. Inside. Still there at the bottom. That was your fastest lap of the session. Clear. Car outside. Clear up top.
Alright. Why are the bars set to 1-1? Interesting. Okay.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside. You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. Pit road is closed right now. The estimated SOF is 3,644. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish. 5 cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Thank you, Al.
Everybody, I love you!
Damn.
Só por cima do meu cadáver.
Well, at least we know somebody loves us.
Catch start 31. Car. Catch start 14. Car. Catch start 5. Car. Catch start 26. Car. Catch start 10. Car.
Okay, so we're starting 28th. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure, pretty confident we are in the second split. This is the only time I wish I had fans turned on.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Inside. Still there at bottom. Clear inside.
Yeah, we're just gonna save fuel. Map 5. Chilling, hanging out.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Flat for you. Car 11 is now leading.
As long as we're in the draft, we're okay.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P3 just set the fastest lap. 40.992.
What are you doing?
The lead did up 41.483. Outside. Still there, hold your line.
That was incredibly stupid of me.
3 wide. Clear, 2 wide.
Shit. God damn it.
Car outside. Clear.
Alright. I just didn't like how that guy was driving. He was just fucking plowing and having to lift off exits of corners and shit. Just running mix 1 for like a lap or 2. And then we're gonna jump out down to mix 5. All reliable mix 5. Alright, mix 5.
Go to the bottom manual, you gotta stick to it.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Sorry for the one.
It's okay.
The leader just did up 41.481.
Be very surprised if Jake is not one of the first cautions. I don't think those are actual hits. I think that's just netcode. Ah, Jacob, that sucks, man. Yeah, I'm surprised. We still got all 33 going here. I haven't read your full chat message yet. But I'm a little occupied. Oh, yeah, That's one of those things, man. It's like you feel like you're like, oh, I don't think my wing got ripped off. And then you just like turn and go in the corner and you're like, oh, shit. Yeah, new objective. Let's not be last. Also, it's rare for damage to be repairable here. Like, you can have wings and stuff. Your front wings fall off and you be able to put that baby back on. But no, when it comes to like major mechanical damage, like this thing is like an absolute piece of glass. You have to, if you crash big, you're more than likely out of the race completely. They won't even let you fix it, so just keep that in mind. If we see accidents, that more likely than not we're gonna have some people that are gonna be all rippy dippy from just an accident or two. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to get as much fuel life out of this car as possible. I know we're about... we're holding fifth gear there for too long. We're almost half a lap down right now. But, I'd rather just run mix 5 when we're in draft, chill out, than sit here and drive my ass off to gain 4 spots and not extend a run and maybe cut out a pit stop, especially if this thing goes green the whole way. It's very possible this thing goes green until like very, very close to the end. And I'd prefer that because I feel like there's opportunities for us to gain spots, especially with if we're going +1 or something. Like, I know they're going to have draft and stuff, but like if we're able to go like +1 or 2 or 3 on a stint and have a couple laps, if we're in clean air, we can't run map 5. We got to run map 1. Maybe a lap or 2 in map 1 where we're able to maybe gain time because we'd be able to go full throttle through the corners. And I gotta say bravo to iRacing. This is, people aren't gonna like this setup because it's hard to drive comparatively, like in clean air. Like we're single filing out more, but like years past we had, I mean, just absolute shit shows that would just pop up out of, people being able to just full bore it and fucking go 3-4 wide into every corner. Here you got to really balance your car out, how you're driving it.
4, 5, 7.
Surprised nobody's binned it. I mean, to be fair, there's been like 3 other races. This is just my first shot doing it, and a lot of people actually prep for this week, and we're in a higher split, so we don't have to worry about a lot of people who have no idea what an IndyCar is, because to even like spend all week qualifying and to have like the, you know, things that you need to do to like set a good qualifying lap like that, nobody's just gonna stumble into, you know, top 150. Like, you gotta kind of put some work in. You know, so it's still a little bit like you'll have a little bit of some people who maybe shouldn't be in these higher splits, like myself, where you get inexperience, but usually it's not complete mouth breathers who just think because you can go full speed in qualifying, you can go full speed in the race.
The lead is bidding now.
And usually we don't have accidents. We have, or usually you don't have like spin outs. You just get a, like, somebody diving into a corner thinking they're going to make a pass. Somebody cuts down into the bottom lane, and then they're going so fast into the corner and they lose all the front downforce that becomes a problem. They push up and there's somebody on their outside and they die. Yeah, Julian, this is a second split, bitch. Got old Clendy Poo in here. He's out front thinking he's better than me, instead of knowing he's better than me. Yeah, Julian, there's one thing I like to do, and that's to absolutely milk the shit out of the fact that Indy 500 qualifying sets the splits. So I get to do my 1 or 2 races a year where I get to run something like this crazy. And I will say, Julian, your setup that everyone was complaining about in that race is very similar to the 500 setup. So iRacing has the same idea as you, with making it very kind of trimming the car out a little bit and making it harder to kind of run side by side with people. Oh, we got one car pitting already. Damn, that's early. Yeah, it is good because we're single filed out and like, it's hard to pass. I'm just running mix 5 and chilling. We got like 7 laps until we got a pit here. Hell yeah, are you holding 2 bunnies? I just like to imagine you walking around the street, and I have no idea where you are in the Netherlands, so I'm gonna just say Amsterdam, or Hoofddorp. You're in Hoofddorp, and they're holding 2 bunnies, going to the closest Lidl. Wearing a t-shirt with no sleeves. See, I'm a dangerous American. I know geography. Not really. I can point to where the Netherlands is on a map. Oh.
The lead is pitting now.
Now I just need to think of like horrible things to say about the Dutch.
Car 22 is up the front.
Virgil van Dijk is terrible. Darna Slot is a horrible person. We gotta lock in a little bit here. I'm surprised everyone's pitting as early as they are. I would think when you're kind of in the pack, you'd kind of want to save fuel.
You're in the top 20.
Hitting. Hitting in, this time by.
The lead is pitting now.
Oh shit, we got nobody in front of us outside him.
To your left, car 2 is now leading. You're in the top 10.
I'm scared to go mix one here because I'm close enough on fuel. On this final lap. We can go one more.
The car behind is pitting.
Oh, we gotta
Now one
save.
lap of fuel left. You're now in third.
We gotta save.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The lead is pitting now. Pit box in 3, 2, 1.
I don't have to do that here. Ooh.
Move it, move it.
Damn it. Damn it. I gotta get by this guy. Yeah, I really need to get by this guy.
The gap is 6 points.
And we do shit like that. Is that a crash?
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed.
What
Pit
was
road
that?
is closed. Catch start 12. Car.
Ooh, Peach Monster. Also, what's a train? Is that something Americans don't understand? Is that a thing that we should have, but we don't?
Catch start 12. Car.
No, it's okay. We don't need to go catch a base car. So, you know.
Lap fucking 40.
Check up the speed.
Catch start 12.
Well, he's just showing delayed by 10 minutes, not, unless you have to make a connection or something. So here in my city, in Freedom Land, I have, one train station. And it takes you to, like, 3 stops. But not within the city. It's all, like, far away. And it's, like, nobody uses it.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here. All clear. Punch it.
Oh yeah, that guy's done. See, could we have not taken tires there? And just braved the 3% and taken like a splash of fuel? Yes.
Line up, single file. Catch start 20.
Do I just want to extend and survive until like 30 laps to go? Yes. I'd rather do that.
Catch start 21. Car. Half start 20. Car. Catch start 21. Car.
That's funny. Speaking of public transportation, the airport near where I live is like you have taxis that you can like take out of there, but like you have
1 lap to green.
no way of getting into the city outside of like cars, which I think is funny. Like the bus line I don't think even goes out there. We have like this bus line that's like, it's one of the most pathetic bus lines I think like I've ever seen. It's just one straight shot and it's like barely goes deep into kind of like the west side. And there's like barely any sidewalks out there, so like you can't like walk places. Not Joffro. Alright, so we won't get last. That's the important thing. You won't get last.
About to go green, stay focused. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag. Delete consider for check-up. 0.484. Slow car ahead. Car inside. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Past up 23. Car.
There's a fucking 20 car.
Catch up 21. Car.
Hey guys, we need to go. Back in the back.
It's not hard to just wait for the car in front of you to go first.
I'm gonna pit just because I don't know if I got any damage there.
Stupid fucking idiot.
Oh.
Yeah, man, you say that, and yet, every single time.
Yeah, exactly.
They said big checkup. Why are you driving full speed? If I did not swerve out of the way, that would have destroyed my race. I don't know if I have damage because I don't have a damage key mapped.
Pit road's open. Left up 21. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I don't understand the absolute lack of urgency to not want to come down fucking pit road.
Careful, check up on the back right.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Is there any damage? No? Okay.
Clear. Punch it. Line up, single file. Catch start 30. Car. lap to green. Catch stop 30, car.
Yeah, all right. And if you're watching this and I'm like, man, Kyle's drinking coffee like an adult. No, I'm drinking fruit punch. I also have a rule whenever I do big races, I don't let myself have any caffeine because like it's different when you're doing the like an endurance race. But like I don't do that because caffeine is a diuretic and I don't want to have to pee. It's funny, the 8th rated driver in the race is fucking 5K. That's crazy.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
Fantastic.
Your game. You're gonna front up the game.
Inside. Still there.
Whee!
Jump on the start and you can check up.
Clear inside.
Wow, that was pretty shifty there.
Call me Alexander Ross. Okay, feel safe.
Setting.
The leader is running 43.674.
Mohammed, you blink.
Only 2 months until the greatest league returns. It's so great. I only get to do it every every like 2 months. You should do a race in Mugello. That's the most fun I've ever had. Or not most fun, but that's like the second most fun I've ever had in an IndyCar on a road course. Versus Barber.
Hi, Craig.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
Get butt fucked. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of that guy, the way that he was kind of coming off the wall and stuff. They're running mixed one here just for a lap.
You're fucking retard.
Oh.
You're in the top 20.
I need to remember the goal here. Fuel saving. I'm like, I can go fast if I abandon what everyone else is doing. God damn it.
Did you win the race, John?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one. Did you win the race when someone wrecks you?
7, 5.
First of all, that was not good. Second of all, you came back on the outside like 3 times. I tried to give you every space.
We got beef. We got beef. I need to just work on getting down. Yeah, Julian, you should only do what I say, and we should do a 600-mile race. Not a 600-lap race, a 600-mile race at Richmond Raceway. I need to fucking turn in.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Inside. Clear.
Fuck. Ah.
The leader is running 41.566.
Yeah, my issue with how that guy was passing is just like you can't fucking like shoot for it that late. Expect to get it.
Car 9 is now leading. The leader's sitting now. You're in the top 20. Car 9 has taken the lead. The leader's sitting now. The leader is running 41.465.
I wonder if that's damage for Marco.
leaders fitting now. Car 22 is up the front. The leaders fitting now. The leader is running 41.387. Car 1 has taken the lead.
All right, we gotta work here. We gotta get past Mata. Just try to slingshot him and try to reconnect
The leaders fitting
the car up front. We're gonna go back to mix 5 actually.
You're in the top 10.
Mix mode, mix mode.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 second. The in fifth. Good job. Settle in and get a rhythm. The car behind is busy. The lead is pitting now. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.8 seconds. Nice and smooth, you're running second. Keep it up, keep digging. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. The next car's the leader.
We lead a lap. Yeah.
Pitting now. You're in third. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.8 seconds. Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Shit.
Boxing 3, 2, 1. Right here.
That was so close. Well, we fucked ourselves. That's a lap penalty, basically. We can't fuel save either.
Car 9 has taken the lead. Okay, go.
Ah.
Car outside, clear up top. Outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Clear outside.
Am I stupid or something? I don't know, man. It was fucking 10 miles an hour off, so it wasn't that far bad.
The car in front is pitting. Caution, yellow flag.
And I don't know if... No, we're not gonna get a wave. We have to just stay out. Stay out and pray that somehow everyone pits and we fucking get a wave by. They don't do lucky dogs here, so.
Catch start 27, car.
They're not way advised. They don't do lucky dog. Yeah, they don't do lucky dogs here. So you have to find a way to get yourself up to the front and by the leader. Damn it. I felt like I backed it up too. I think I just kind of let off the brake a little too much. There's a point where your downforce starts going away, and if you're still on a certain pressure, it'll lock up. So I'm like trying to beat that and fucking screwed it. Damn it.
Catch start 27, car.
Careful.
Yeah, so we're a lap down, doesn't matter. So we're just gonna go mix 5 at any point where we're green until we're on the lead lap, and then when we're on the lead lap, we are gonna be going full send. Unless we can end up like a second in front of the leader or something, or not a second. We can end up like more than 2 seconds ahead of the leader is like. Yeah, we're gonna stay out here. Just pray that everyone pits. Well, at least this makes things simple in terms of racing. I don't have to fucking race anybody. I can just kind of back out and hang. Yeah, I got one of those last year in the fixed 500, and the leader broke away from second place, and he's behind me. Like, I needed to stay in front of him to get back on the lead lap. So, like, I have to race him. And,
27, car.
if he just sat behind me, I have to run mix 1. I would go full throttle. He can sit behind me. He can fuel save. He had a gap, huge gap over second place. And, he just was racing the shit out of me. So I was just racing the shit of him back, and he pushed up and touched me and wrecked out of the 500. And that made a, like a clips channel thing. Like, I understand from the situation, it looks like I'm a lap down, I'm racing the leader, but like if I can stay ahead of him and he just chills out, sits behind me, he's gonna gain time because he doesn't have to worry about me getting in dirty air and stuff. Like, I'm gonna run as hard as I can at mix 1 to get as far out as possible. Like, I need to stay ahead of him. So we're not in that position this year. Obviously, it won't be because this is a very staunch field. Actually, we probably do need to sit where we are. Just for pit cycle. And we are sitting where we are in line because I don't give a shit. I need to do the best I can to be ahead of the leaders. I'm not going to race my way up there. I think that's where I'm going to draw the line. I think I'm going to run mix 5 and I'm just going to sit in the pack. You know, do one whole lap and mix 1 and just see how it goes.
go green, stay focused. Post car is off, time to do your job.
Check.
Green, green, green. Car 11 is now leading. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.6 seconds. Car inside. Clear.
How's that for the best?
Good job, dude. Thanks.
Car inside. Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear inside. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.9 seconds. Car inside. Keep high. Still inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Still there. Clear. Car inside. Still inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Go high. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Boy, I feel good.
Catch up? No. Car.
So we need 11 cars to pit here.
Yeah, broken triple then 3.
Pit road is now open.
We need 11 cars to pit. All 11 cars to pit. You have 11 laps on your tires. That's about a third of a fuel run. Damn it.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Move it, move it.
I'm stopping real quick.
Line up, single file. Catch up if you want. Car.
He is going to the urinal. He'll be right back. Be right back.
No buy break allowed. Come on.
I guess I gotta delay the start, isn't it?
Catch up if you want. Car.
He said, wait a minute. I'm assuming he's going to take a bathroom break.
One to go. Next time by.
Somebody who knows the cheese of how to not have a, not cause a huge problem. That might be a specific spot where it doesn't, might do some weird stuff with scoring, so you don't have to, worry about giving a bunch of people a black flag.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Letter 7. Car by. Catch up if you want. Car.
Interesting about that, you can prolong the visitor period.
Oh, fuck it. We'll just come down and pit again. We pitted the first time. Hopefully it's not a penalty. I'm a lap down, so why does it fucking matter? I guess we get an EOL or something.
One left to green. Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here. That's it, go. One lap to green. They want you in single file. Catch start 30.
Hey, Jake Williams, you are blinking like horribly.
32. Car.
30 car.
Catch start 30. Car. Half start 30. Car. About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. Inside. Keep high. Clear inside. Inside. Clear. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Outside.
Thanks
is
for
clear.
that, mate.
Car 2 is now leading. Go high. Caution. Yellow flag. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed. Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
How many yellows do we want?
How many the yellow?
Catch start 32. Car. Catch start 32. Car.
To the... Oh. Okay, messages from...
Go, 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 go.
Ah. Where is... What am I looking for? Right here. Alright. The 29 laps is the maximum, or the minimum amount of fuel, or minimum amount of laps that you can do in a full tank.
Pit road's open.
I think we're just kind of
32.
fucked.
Car.
I don't think there's anything we can do here to... That's just how Indy is. You're really not supposed to go a lap down, and I managed to do it during a green flag cycle. So...
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Okay, punch it. They want you in single file. Catch the 15 car.
Yeah, Steve, if you want to jump in, man, I'm in the Discord. Not much we can do at this point, so like it kind of just to hang out, but like I'm struggling to think of ways to get back on the lead lap unless we all we have to do is just save as much fuel as we can and then hope that we cycle out in front of the leaders. Yeah, top. I don't really care about positions right now. I'm just focusing on like how do I get back on the lead lap? Like if I can get back on the lead lap, then we actually have a shot of actually racing for something.
One lap to green.
Wasn't in the right gear for that. We burned a little bit more fuel than we should have. We are... Where are we on the lineup? Oh, we're second from last. On the lineup. That's cool. I also had one orange this morning, and I should have ate more. Oh no, we got people coming out of the pits. Never mind. Yeah, we are going to be trying to do the Indy Open next week, too. I just have, I work every single time slot that is available, except for the Friday night one, but I don't want to do that one, because it's going to take, like, super long, and I got, like, work super early on Saturday.
Get ready, going green.
So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I gotta...
The pace car is off, be ready.
Check out? Let's check out.
Green, green, green. Car inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear.
No, alright.
Outside. Outside, clear. Car, 9, double front. You're pulling away from the car behind. seconds.
So Dustin, problem with being 1 lap down, there's no wave arounds, so the only way I can get on the lead lap is if I get ahead of the leader.
Car 8 is now leading.
And it was a complete self stupidity. I went 10 miles an hour over entering pits on a green flag cycle, and it was green, so I got a 40-second hold and went a lap down.
Bottom, turn 3, look out, look out, look out.
Car up high. Go low. Caution. Yellow flag. Line up. Single file. Pit road is
So our hope is we have to pit every single time there's a caution. Hope it goes green. Hope for a caution. Or everybody who is on the lead lap has to pit. And then we can get our wave arounds. And we could do that even with like even if it was like we had 3 laps left of fuel and the caution came out
catch up. 16.
and everyone else has to pit and we just cycle to the front, like that would be another way that we could get there, and then we just roll around for those 3 laps and then like pit. No, the lap cars are put in the mix. So you if you're wherever the leader is, and it takes everybody as they are all the way to the back. How it works in real life too.
Pit road's open.
But yeah, this is a fucking stacked field. Yeah, I can't race my way back in. I can't get up there and like beat the leader. I just have to hope for some stuff. And we started off the race on a I think 40 lap green run.
You guys are funny.
And then oh shit.
Box in. 3,
Your strategy
2,
sucks.
Got
1.
fuel mix.
Right here. Go, go, go!
By the way, thank you.
I unchecked my tires. That was stupid. We have unlimited sets of tires, so we shouldn't give a shit.
They want you in single file.
I might have to steal that as a quick chat.
Catch star 20. Car.
Yeah, so the highest I rating in this is 6.7K. And it says second split, but I don't know if this is second split. But I am heavily assuming that this is second split because the one person I know that's in here was in 7th place. So that would mean like 33 guys would have to not sign up between...
1 lap to green.
34 guys would have to not sign up between 66th and 1st in qualifying order.
Catch start 20. Car.
Basically, our strategy is on these restarts is to go hard and then sit. Because if a bunch of people are kind of limp dicking it and like aren't doing a good job on these starts, I need to get ahead of them, so I'm ahead of them, and then just hope that I can kind of like find a good pocket to sit in and run Fuel Mix 5 and just save fuel for the entire stint.
Get ready. Going green.
And then everyone tries getting a run on these starts, and then there's a huge checkup. Awesome.
Checking up, checking up, checking up, checking up.
Green flag. Green flag.
Start time.
Outside.
It's okay. We can check that situation. How much we can do.
Hey, stay low. There's a
I'm
car
not
on the high side. Clear outside if you want it. Outside.
Hold it.
Still there. Hold your line. Outside is clear.
Someone in front, slow down.
Got a lot of people that think that. We know how to lead race.
Just report him after.
Alright, we're just gonna sit now.
Car 25 is now leading.
Oh yeah, we need to get by Beto.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it.
Why am I doing that? Why am I just like fucking fuck, man? Ah, driving like a dipshit. Like set the car into the corner. Alright. Yep. Now it's time to chill. Beto has been... I don't know why. It was just... Like, he had these instances where he's just... Yeah, like right now. Like, look how much off the pace he is compared to the guy in front. Like, you need to be within 1.7 seconds. You can't let that gap get too big. And I hope Jorge up here can fucking pressure him. So we want to stay as close as we can to the cars in front. I need to chill the fuck out.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear Outside if you want it.
Good.
The lead is spinning now. The car 28 is now leading. The car in front is spinning. The lead is spinning now. Outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Clear. Car 23 has taken the lead. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9.9 seconds.
It sucks.
Yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right
Bro,
now.
go return that car. What the fuck?
Catch start 27 car. Catch start 27 car.
Alright, we gotta hope everybody pits here. I mean, you kind of, yeah, you have to. I need everyone to pit, and I need to make sure that nobody stays out here. I just, please.
Catch start 27 car. Pit road's open.
I think regardless, I need to stay out here. Who the fuck stayed out? Who the fuck are you? I swear to fucking God.
Catch start 9 car.
Alright, well, we gotta race Marco like a fucking asshole here.
What the hell? Roland, what? What?
I've raced this guy at Pocono before. He's fucking good. I just gotta... I'm gonna have to go mix one. I'm gonna have to run the thing out of fuel. I'm gonna have to race like a...
That was inexcusable.
Oh, God damn it. I don't why are you staying out? Like, what? I don't understand. It's just me being a bitch and complaining about it. But like, you got 65 laps left of the race. Like, you've on a 23 lap stint. Like, if you pit now, you potentially could make it on one stop. Like, you pit, you go now, you go long, you have to stop again. Unless you hope this goes like 10 more laps and then you can pit and then you gain spots. But like,
One to go. Next time.
damn it.
High.
Oh, we got a race for now.
Why Marco?
Also, he has more to lose. He's also way better than I am, so like he's gonna be able to kind of like do everything that I can't. I'm just gonna, if I get out front, I'm gonna be a complete fucking tool here. We're gonna just full.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready. Green, green, green. Outside. Go low. Clear. Inside. Still there at bottom. Still there at bottom. Clear. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. You've got wheel damage. Looks like one of your wheels is out of alignment. You'll have less grip out there. Car outside, clear up top. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 5.6 seconds. The car inside, you've got some damage. Let's get that fixed. Still there, inside, clear inside. Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight. Car inside, clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear. Inside.
Fading in.
Inside. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
I can't even be mad at him. That's exactly what I have to do what I had to do.
Right here. We can only repair some of the damage. You'll still have minor
God
wheel
damn
damage.
it. Well. That's 500. I just don't know why the fuck you're staying out there at that point. I'm gonna have to stay out and do whatever. Fuck. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, that's just, he's doing exactly, he's coming up, so I have to lift, and I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking keep turning. Damn it. I mean, we had to do that. There was gonna be no shot of us, like...
Caution, yellow flag.
I mean, if we had stayed there, maybe, and caution came out, I wrecked out. Yeah, I don't know what the 9 car was doing, but he stayed out, so, but there's no wave arounds or anything. So I needed to race him, like, hard, and he's like, I've raced him before, he's, like, extremely good. And I just had to race him like a fucking tool to just try to get up to the front, and he just, like, aero blocked me into the wall, and I killed the car. It's, got, like, 5 minutes required. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I was a lap down. I literally, that's the only way I can get back in the race. Oh, yeah. Discord muted. How'd you mute it on the stream?
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
I think, if he only has probably about, like, 10 laps left of fuel. He's probably gonna pit here. If I had stayed in second place, I probably would have gotten the wave. But I would have had 7 laps of fuel. But I would have been on the lead lap, which... would have been
Right,
preferred.
I agree. I was thinking about that earlier when you were kind of just riding and saving fuel. I was like, man, you really, I felt like you should just be trying to get up to the front as quick as you could. Hope to get a lap back because you're fucking being a lap down, your
Yeah.
strategy shot anyways.
Well, I know, like, these guys are fucking good. Like, dude, this race is stacked, man.
I got you. Yeah, and I have no clue who's who.
Yeah, you got Glenworth. He's actually the dude that was giving me qualifying tips. You got Jesper. I think Jesper did VOR with us. Tyquila, he's fairly well known. But like 6.7k, 6.1k, 5.8k, 5.7, 5.7, 5.5. But yeah, we're gonna still roll around here and finish. But we gotta get all our shit fixed. Julian, we fucked it. Because the one car stayed out, so I couldn't get the wave. So I had to race him like a dick, and he aero blocked me into the wall. And that's, you know, I drove into the wall like a dipshit, but that was the only way I was going to get back on the lead lap, because he even stayed out here. Or now he hasn't. He's pitted now. So. Felt like that was my only shot to get back on the lead lap. Because we're now down to the point where, like,
Now, will
every
you
pit
take
style is
all
pitted.
your repair, or will you leave the optionals?
I'm going to take all of it, because I need to know if the rear's still going to be good in the car. Because I don't want to just drive it in the corner and then have it spin out on me.
Yeah, 10-4.
We're not.
Got a wing on it right now.
Yeah, like, it doesn't matter. I just need to be, I'm going to be, scraping the bottom here. Like, we're just going to wait for crashes and stuff.
Fair enough.
I want to be very clear that the 9 car, he didn't do anything wrong. I just don't understand his strategy, because it kind of screwed us. He obviously knows better than we do, because...
Right.
Yeah, like, the second he was just going up in the corner, I was like, I know, this is the same shit that happened the first time I ever raced that dude. It was like this aero block into the wall. And I was like, God damn it. I saw it coming. Like, I knew it was going to happen. And then I was like, I just need to stick on the outside. Are they coming to the green here? You know or no?
That's it, guys.
I'm actually going to just roll around and hope for a quick caution.
Beware of the checkup, guys.
Lights are out on the pace car, so I'm assuming they are.
Alright.
Accelerate smoothly,
One to go.
and when you are ready, do not deviate from your
single fire. About to go green. Stay focused. Catch start 20. Start. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag.
Rule number 1 of special events, we always finish the race.
Fair enough.
I think we're still going to gain, too, on iRating and stuff.
Showing you down 23 on my screen right now.
No. Yeah, she still grips. Yeah, foot to the floor. We can do 29 laps on fuel. Thing drives so nice in clean air. It's just full throttle, turn left.
I had to actually buy the car to get in. I didn't realize I didn't own it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's the most like jarring thing when you get to drive these in traffic. You're like, what the fuck? Where did the grip go?
Yeah, it makes sense, but I believe you. I'm gonna take those words to heart first time I get in traffic.
I'm treating this like Indy qualifying. I had my versus session last lap on, and I'm just like, okay, I need to maximize 100%.
Yeah, fair enough. You're only losing about a half a second to the leaders.
We're up 0.01 on this lap. We're up another 0.01.
You're consistently faster than the guy in P20. That gives you any hope.
No, yeah, no, that's expected.
Like by a second, like 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, he's got to lift and he's got to worry about dirty air. I'm full bore. I can't save any fuel.
That dude's in clean air. He's just now at the start finish line.
Oh, okay. He might be running mix 5 like an idiot.
Yeah, the two guys at the back of the train there, they're like last 2 laps, like a tenth and a half to a half second faster than you.
Gotcha.
I guess my point is if it were to go green the whole way, you might have a shot at this. Oh, never mind. I thought he was 4 laps. He's only 1 lap down.
No, we want cautions.
Yeah, 10-4.
Go do that. Go wave your hands around. Get your hat and push off your least favorite driver.
See if test drive really does make me a ghost car or not. I know it does.
You start scaring people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pack gets to me. I'm just gonna run apron and get the fuck out of the way. It sucks. I was like watching MotoGP before jumping on, and they're having a fucking barn burner.
That's a form of racing I have never paid attention to.
It's surprising. Like, it's more like rider focused. So like the best riders are usually the best guys, anyways. But you know, you still have the limitation of what the bike can do. But no, it's no, it was like wet to dry on the start, like warm-up laps. So they go do the warm-up laps. They're like, oh, we need to go run wet tires. And they go back out and they're like, wait, no, we want dries. And then like they get going in the race and then they all jump back on wets again. But like to do wet tire changes, you can't change a tire. You have a backup bike.
Yeah, they had a race like that about a month ago too, didn't they? Like Midweek Motorsport was talking about it. It's the only reason I know.
Oh yeah, apparently Phillip Island was good, but I think for some reason I couldn't get Phillip Island. And once I get within like 2.5 seconds, they're gonna start getting a sniff.
Yeah, you're only losing like the consistent amount of time that you have been, so I don't think they're there yet.
Yeah, if they're riding single file, they're not gonna go much faster. My only concern is like Silvio being within like 2 seconds of me and then kind of letting them double slingshot. To get the draft off of him, and the momentum from that carries him into my draft.
Now you mentioned pulling down, letting them pass. It takes them a couple more laps, you might get into your window here.
I'm 8 laps from pitting. That's my hope. I would rather not have to jump back out of it, but 29 laps on a set, and on a full tank of fuel. And that's map 1.
Yeah, you'd have to go more than that, I think. Are you on lap 160 or 165?
I'm crossing the line. I'm at 161.
Some guys are pitting behind you there.
Yeah, so I have to run 5th gear in clean air. So, like, I am burning the most fuel possible.
So the leaders are on 165 or 167. They're coming to 168. So when they get to you, if it's like I said, instead of pulling over and just letting them by, you could pit and you would make the end of the race based on their pace. Minimize your time loss is what I'm trying to get at.
I didn't do it. Alright, well, they're going to be in draft range.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I have draft, though, so I might be able to break it, because 1.7 is a danger zone.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not out far.
Yeah, you're still losing time, but you lost less time that lap, so I think that draft is helping.
Your car pitting.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, we're going to stay out. We're going to help Clenworth. Clenworth's a friend.
And 4.
Yeah, there's some slight front end stuff going on that's kind of wonky. Alright, well, we can go for,
The leader's pitting now.
Oh, this sucks. This means when I pit, I'm going to come out with them.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, you can take like an extra second maybe. Might get you behind them at least. But everything's so spread out now, I think you're good where no matter where you slot in at.
The leader is coming up with you. They're not at box.
My concern is the damage. I'm slow, so like I'm trying not to be in the way.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, 10-4. You only got 3 cars behind you here.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Fitting in.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel. Car outside, clear high. Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here. We can only repair some of the damage. The leader's pitting now. You'll still have minor wheel damage. Move it, move it. Car 9 is now leading.
I need to save 3 laps of fuel? No.
No, you're good.
What? How many laps are left?
The leaders have 26 to go.
No, we're good.
Okay, you're slotted in a good spot here. You got another train of cars about 2 seconds back.
Yeah, I don't got drafts, so they're gonna catch me quickly.
The leader's pitting now.
You got a train of 10 here, and then 3 after that one.
Clear inside. Car 2 is now leading.
Yeah, Otis is not doing a smart thing for his race. This I'm not.
Car inside. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
He pit about 5 laps sooner than all those other guys, though, so he may have been trying to save a little fuel there.
I've got 25 laps.
No, I'm talking about Otis.
Oh, okay.
That's a good move.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Big wreck behind you.
5, car.
How many?
Catch start 5, car.
Start going into two.
We're gonna check to see what the leader does up here. How many cars I got? I got 7 cars ahead of me that are, yeah.
We had to let him by, but he's dead.
Help.
We're gonna get some black flags here.
Catch start 5, car.
Did you know that there's a safety car mix in this car?
No,
Yes, you can go.
just bought it.
If the car is behind you.
You didn't read the handbook?
No.
So you have mix 1 through 5, which is oval maps. And 1 uses the most fuel, gives the most power. 5 uses the absolute least amount of fuel. You have map 6 and 7, which are throttle maps. I use 7 on road courses. And then you have fuel map 8, which is safety car.
All right, now I know.
Yep. I'm gonna just see what they do here. If yeah, alright. Yeah, we're gonna sit and get all our damage done.
Pit box
I was just seeing if somehow they managed to,
right here. We can only repair
Oh, Pit, you get a lap back.
You'll still have
Yeah.
minor wheel damage.
I mean, at least I made it 140 laps before I fucked it.
Repairs are almost finished up.
I don't even think I'm gonna force the issue, really. I'm just gonna... Someone just, like, slow. I'll go by them, but, I'm just gonna sit here and pray hands that there's big junk.
Yeah, I mean, you only got 3. You got 2 cars that you might could get a lap back on. They're 3 down, so.
Yeah, you need Rex. So, and then also, like, this doesn't have any overtime or anything, so, like, whenever if the race ends late enough and somebody has, like, bad damage, they'll still be able to, like, roll around and, you know, make it.
Right, I understand.
Line up, single file. Catch start 12, start.
You're all tuned up now, though, right?
Yep. Oh, he was ahead of me. Josh Ward.
One to go, next time by.
Yeah, that's who got that's the guy who got wrecked there.
How many cars?
3. It looked a lot bigger when I said big wreck, but it was big damage. Get flying everywhere on the screen. That's what made me think it was a big wreck. There's still a meatball on pit road. This Chris Elias guy. So he's in P20. Still showing a meatball flag for him. You'll need 4 laps to pass him.
Gotcha. I'm gonna be a gentleman here. And I'm gonna be on the inside on this restart so these 2 guys can get by me, because I'd rather them jump in and get into a wreck.
Fair enough.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green.
You can pass my outside.
Outside. Clear up top.
Big junk.
Where's this shit you did?
Big junk.
Have you killed before?
Car 2 has taken the lead.
Alright, that's 1 spot. Gained 1 spot.
Yeah, that Chris Elias guy.
Nope.
failed.
Haven't got past him yet. I passed Josh Ward.
Oh, I got you. They're showing behind you already on my deal.
Damn. Alright, now I just passed Chris. Are we gaining high rating yet?
Still down 11.
What's the point?
More laps.
I should start aero blocking this guy and make her crash.
I was thinking about that earlier. Like, instead of pulling down at the restart, you should have just raced the shit out of them, hope they wrecked. Be funny though.
They only got a couple laps where they can really big junk it here.
I'm up on the front just seeing if they're going to even try, but they're kind of spread out.
What they need to do is they need to wreck like middle of an exit. Where everyone's trying their absolute hardest to get the best run off the corner.
Right.
They're not wrecking. There's gotta be one, like...
They really are just spread out. Only two cars doing any type of racing are the two leaders, and they're doing a really good job. Oh, I might just hit the wall. E18. And it's a meatball.
Well, that's actually helpful because it's green.
Right, right.
I think we're screwed now, right? Yeah, no, we're not going to gain enough laps, I don't think.
Correct, actually. They're on 95 now. You should get him coming to the checkered.
Oh.
Right.
We want to see Kyle Clenworth win this race. We support the homies.
Yeah, he's in P3, but I don't think he has much for the two guys in front of him.
Got 10 laps to go.
Yeah, caution, I think now would end the race. I'm watching the relative. Some pedophile says he likes hearing your voice on stream.
I'm afraid to ask. They're wrecking off two back there.
Yellow flag. They want you in
Sorry, did you say full speed in an accident?
closed. Past the pace car. Catch
Yeah.
32. Car.
Alright, that's it. Should be it.
Congrats, Ty.
I hate to win it like that, especially with teammates like that. Damn it, but thank you.
Yep, they said it's done.
To go. 2 to go.
No, 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 no. I wonder if we'll get, Sadao. He's gonna have to roll the second he gets his, Can you keep an eye on Sadao here?
Yep. He's still got a meatball.
Catch up. 32. Car.
There's a dude rolling around on 3 wheels, trying to finish this thing.
That's how it be. I've done that before.
He is like struggling to keep it. Wings flapping, the nose is pointed off to the side. Fantastic. Alright, your Sal still got a meatball.
Why did that guy pit?
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Meatball.
Yeah, but if you can roll around.
Yeah, I'm with you. Maybe he doesn't know that.
Oh. There we go.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in that. Just from my perspective, I just I fucked it on pit road, and that led to everything that happened after that. Yeah, we finished, but yeah, being 21st and 6 laps down was kind of
Catch up. 32.
annoying.
Car.
I think critically, I should have just chilled out behind Marco a little bit more, and maybe I would have been able to capitalize. Do I gain iRating?
1.
Yes!
Yep, that's what
It
you
was
needed.
worth it. Where were you when Kyle gained 1 iRating?
Now it's showing -11 again.
Next up,
Dude,
32.
man, just like you have
No.
There's the flag.
Oh, -5.
Okay, we'll get them next time. Letter 20, carbide. Letter 14, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Letter 12, carbide. Letter 32, carbide.
Yeah, looks like
You had the position
-5.
when the yellow flag came out.
Time for an attenuator party.
No, we're doing a picture party. Please don't kill us.
Gotcha.
Pit pontoon, 3, 2, right here.
All right, let's do what's going on. Damn. We lose iRating. Let me just change the... I remember I did this last year, and I was in second split, and I finished second, and I think I gained like 235 iRating.
Good God.
All right. I'm just gonna start going through all the people that finished behind me. See where they wrecked out. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. We're gonna do, alrighty. So Josh wrecked out. Oh, is he gonna try to go for it? Oh. Yep. That'll do it. Oh, he has broken suspension here. Yeah, he was screwed there. And then who's this guy? Was that his last lap of the race too? It was. Alright. What happened with this guy?
Yeah, that crash really sucked for that guy.
I think he had to have had some sort of damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but when I went back and watched, it was like he kind of got a dumb move and then absolutely ran over. I was like, damn, what a way to fuck up a race.
Oh, is he running? He must have run out of fuel here. That's why he pitted. Oh, so this was a rage quit. Yeah, and this is the same lap that I fucking killed the wall. Actually, I'm not gonna show the whole thing. I'm just gonna do the bit. Yeah, so he goes inside, so I try to get on the outside. He had the momentum, so I had to sling in behind him. He went towards the bottom there, so I kind of went up to move up, and then he starts moving up to give me arrow wash, and I just fucking killed it.
Damn. That sucks.
He's like, rage quit after this, or? That's definitely repairable damage. Unless it's not. Nope. Oh, I touched the curb.
There's a few times I saw you do that early in the race, like get down low on the curb, and I thought you might get loose, but you didn't. So I gotta learn where the wheels are on that
Oh,
car.
yeah.
How they...
Well, like, you can hit it, like, in the corners now. Like, you don't want to hit it in the corners, but, like, I can go back and just show it real quick. Like here, I always aim to be on the bottom. That's just a habit. Probably not the fastest way around there. I just like getting down there and getting clean air.
Right.
But I will get, like, can't find a lap that I specifically do it, but, like, I will get down super close. You can kind of clip it a little bit, but you don't want to be, like, on it, especially that left rear tire. But if you sit on it with the right front, like, touching it, kind of like here, just with the way that the momentum of the car is going, it's gonna, like, put it all in the right front, and then the car's gonna start coming around in the rear.
I got you.
But oh, that's what did it. Maybe not.
Weird net code. Did you see that?
I think it's netcode, but he still would have probably hit him.
No. I'm talking about that car falling apart after the fact.
Oh yeah. It always has trouble kind of like reading where the thing is. Yeah, I think that's the car's fault. Just being weirdly indecisive. The guy was on the bottom. Yeah, usually it takes the damage at the end when you look at the replay, and then tries to apply it. Sometimes it gets it wrong like that.
It's just funny looking.
This guy had connection issues. The bluey car. The car went kablooey. Oh, that guy finished. That's the guy I was drafting at the end.
Yeah, I don't think he ever fixed all his damage because he was way off the pace.
He's probably got like floor damage, but he was still like kicking with us there for a little bit. Hey, this guy was absolutely PO'd. I think this was a restart crash. What the fuck are you doing? Like, he's trying to get a fucking run. And they have checkup. But like, even like right now. Look, what's his fucking gap? And he's mad he got ran the fuck over?
Right, right.
Like, yeah, like, I mean, I get it. That take him out too? No, he was involved in the, other thing. But yeah, he hits the wall, and then I don't know if anybody collects him. Oh yeah, I was pretty annoyed with this too, because this... Watch my perspective. Look at this dipshit.
I saw that. I was watching it earlier on the stream when I saw that.
Like, I get it. Like, there's a restart wreck, but like, you're driving full throttle into it, and people were screaming that wreck. There's another wreck involved here. Where did this guy finish? 11th. That's actually pretty good. Oh, you...
Yeah. You got lucky.
Look at that! I think a caution... Yeah, the caution was out at that point, because you can see it on the attenuators. Oh wait, no, that activate... Damn it, that's so stupid.
I got you. Him pulling up and stopping is what started that.
Probably not, actually. No, it's probably that. It's what we like to call a good old leg breaker. What's the speed going into the wall here? That's like 187 miles an hour at the worst fucking angle.
Good thing the cars are fake.
Thankfully, there's never been a bad crash in IndyCar ever. Oh, this guy was good. He just wanted to go home. Good for him. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there. That was fun. Annoyed with the mistakes and stuff, but you know, that's how it is. I had minimal practice, and that was tough setup. So yeah, y'all have a good rest of your week. Peace.